Let me get out of the way here. Let me get over here out of the way.
Yeah, that can go anywhere when the time comes.
I could just nail it on, some nails
In
on.
terms of the roots, I don't take too much room.
Yeah. where is
Oh,
it?
here
Oh no.
It's okay, it's anti-shock.
Shoot.
Anti-shock.
Oh, good.
It's made out of rubber.
When am I seeing action?
All right, are we ready to go?
We're ready.
Okay.
Action.
Yeah, this is the original, a copy of the original map of Deasey Mountain, and it was made in 1931 by a C.G. Reed, and that's in this title block right here. This original map was not on a piece of metal and wood, but these are the original legs. This is a reproduction of the alidade. The alidade is a sighting device. It could be actually a telescope, but it's just in order to sight along a direction. Okay, this map has a 360-degree circle. Right now the alidade is pointing north, and that's a consensus north.
consensus north.
Yes, consensus north.
Average
10,
of-
20, 30, 40, 180, 270, 0, or 360. The way this was used, we're knocking stuff around here. On the edge of this map is the 360-degree circle. Also, there is a profile of all of the surrounding areas. For instance, this is Katahdin Mountain, and there's a very top profile of it. Over here is Chase Mountain, where there was a fire tower on Chase too, and all of these mountains around here are labeled Trout, Whitecap, and so forth. The way this was used is the fire operator or the ranger would come up here, and if he saw a smoke, and we'll take an example, if he saw a smoke that was in this direction here, he would look through here and see where the smoke was, just to help him sight it. And then he would go around and he would read the number of degrees. And here it says 310, 320 degrees. And then he had a crank telephone up here, and he would telephone to headquarters that direction. He would say, I'm seeing a fire at 360 degrees, 320 degrees, yeah, whatever. On this map, here is Deasey Mountain where we are. So he would have been seeing it in this direction here. And what happens is, do we have a little crayon there?
Yeah, where's that marker?
A magic marker.
There's a magic marker.
Yeah, this, could you hold that, Nancy?
That's a permanent marker, though.
That's a permanent one, yeah. I don't know what
I
my,
gave you the purple one, but I don't
the
know what
purple
happened.
one
Where's
is.
that purple one?
Stop
for?
filming.
Right there, it's
Remember?
right, yes, excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
You found it last night. That's right, in that white bag. Very good. Very good.
There we go.
And you get the 2 white thumbtacks in there, too.
Okay, yeah, give me my thumbs up, please. I'm told to say please.
You spoke there. There you go.
Yeah, just get them out. Okay. So here's, let me get this in Daisy. Daisy. Where the heck is good to go to? And Chase, I'm going to put in, because we all know about Chase. Right there. Okay. I really ought to put this, make it a little easier if I put this on. This can't be. Why can't I find the hole?
Yes.
Right there? Yeah. Okay. go to Chase. Put that
She
in
got
there.
all this last night. These are all from
You got it?
us. So, how do you get one?
Alrighty.
I did it all last night when we were doing this.
So we can start out again. We have our 320 degrees that we are seeing a fire from here. There's north, 320 degrees, Katahdin's over here. So in the office, they would plot 320 degrees, which is approximately, this is north. They would go like this, and they would say, there is a fire along this line somewhere, in this direction. Then from Chase Mountain, they would call in a direction, and they would be looking back this way from Chase. There's Chase right over, where's Chase? Here. All right, Chase Mountain's sighting the fire, and they are looking back at approximately 240. So they're looking over in this direction. So when they plot it, the fire is at the intersection of these two courses. If you had a third tower over here, and they reported it, just put a tower here, they would report it here, and that would confirm that that's where the fire was. And then they would send people out to fight the fire. The way that they called that in, as I say, was a crank telephone. Coming up, we saw the insulators that were left. Those insulators were probably put in 1931, yeah. This is one of the old insulators. Somebody put a insulated wire. The original wire was non-insulated, and the insulators, what they did is they tacked these to trees. They were a substitute for a telephone pole, and this line ran down the mountain and all the way to Stacyville. And in Werler's book, he mentions one day that he went down and he was maintaining this telephone line across the East Branch. This is all recreated except for this table, and I guess that's about it. Anything else? I do have, actually, it's interestingly, I have a history. I went and did research on C.G. Reed. And C.G. Reed was Charles Granville Reed. He was born in 1899. He graduated from Colby in 1913. He went into World War I as a lieutenant. In 1917, he drew this map in 31, and in 1953 he was my mentor at Sewell Company.
Mhm.
And Granville was an old man to me then, and at 64 he was an ultimate woodsman. He played professional, he told me he played professional baseball, and used to complain that nowadays they had a rubber ball rather. I think they used to fill them with, I don't know, something soft so you couldn't hit a home run. And he told me all these stories. He told me how he'd been in World War I and how he graduated from Colby. And I confirmed this by going into the records and finding all of these things. I have a picture of him in his 1913 yearbook. I have his draft card, which when he put work on, where he put work, he put baseball player, Portland League. And that's just a bit of history. And there's another bit of history too. When Granville went in to fight World War I, until we started World War II, was 22 years. We ran through 2 world wars in 22 years. Cut this for a minute. All right, anything else you can think?